Back in the sports, I'm Brandon Green, and we have a tremendous guest in here today, the Flintstone legend, Miss Tonya Edwards. And most recently, you were the assistant coach with the Chicago Sky. You're also the head coach over at Carmen Ainsworth, the girls basketball team. So you get to see both sides of this sword, so to speak, the development and then players in the WNBA. So what would you say tonight is when you look at this draft, and how important is it for this league?
Oh, it's definitely huge. Anytime you have young ladies who have just been showcasing their skill set throughout the course of the year, and it all comes down to tonight with them being able to show how they've been appreciated. So these 12 teams that's in the W will have a chance to really make some young ladies' night.
And then when you look at it, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, players that have had the hype around them their entire college career, what is that transition like for a star player in college going from that to trying to make a WNBA roster?
You know, one of the biggest things I think young ladies face going into the W is the physicality of the game, the physicality as well as the speed and the pace of the game, and they really have to, you know, get used to that. That's a lot of times young ladies don't make the rosters because, you know, they're not used to that, and you know they have to be ready.
And I think one of the biggest differences between the NBA and the WNBA is when you look at a draft, so to speak, because in the NBA, the lottery, it's a guaranteed contract if you're picked in the NBA lottery, and you for sure know you're at least going to see sometime on an NBA roster. With the WNBA, if you're picked in that top 10, top 5, you may not even make the team.
You're exactly right, or hopefully you'll come off the bench. The talent is really deep, and there's only 144 young ladies that's privileged to play in the WNBA each season, and these young ladies are really going to have to come in and showcase their skill set.
Well, thank you for coming in today. We know you are extremely busy, and that is the great Tonya Edwards, and that's going to do it for sports. I'll send it over to the weather desk.